Now, hopefully, you're getting everything coming through here. I don't know if somebody can let me know. I know everything's coming through okay on TikTok. Hello, Ember. It's working just fine. Bear says he can see the TikTok comments. Great. Yeah, thank you, Elijah. All right. Well, how's everybody doing this evening? I just decided to do a pop-up stream, test a few things while I'm at it. Make sure everything's working just fine. Let's see here. Do you think Jesus is accurately depicted in the Bible? I don't really care if he's actually depicted in the Bible. I mean, I don't subscribe to that book anymore, so why would it matter to me? Ah, you just got to the halfway point of the work shift. I understand how that is. Gets annoying after a while, doesn't it? Is that who I. My goodness. Now, there is a face I have not seen in forever, except on Facebook. How you doing, Biddy Buddha? Miss you. Miss you a lot. And hello, Super Susan. Ahoy, and welcome. Let's see. I hear that. I hear that. And it's just like poof. You just kind of disappeared. But that happens. That's the way things are in life. But I'm glad to see you're around again. Miss you, miss you very much. I'm not going to be able to say that enough. And Bear, I know exactly how that was. So, what's up and ahoy there, Jan. Hope you're having a great time. Well, that's just it. We just have the hearsay, Connor. It's just hearsay of what he supposedly was depicted as. Um, it makes for great foundation for a religion, and if that's the religion that you want to follow, please keep following it. Doesn't bother me. Now, if you start ramming it down my throat, though, that's a problem. So, like I said, I'm just running an experiment to see how well this workflow works. Ahoy there, Momo. What's up? Trying to make sure this thing's working for the next time we do the Brothers Grump, which we'll be doing sometime next month. We haven't decided on which Sunday we're going to do it yet. We're going to try and make a Sunday where it will be the same Sunday when the Brothers Grump will appear. And we promise not to appear too damned early so that some of the people that are in other countries can enjoy it, that enjoy being with us. Now, Bear has a good point there, Connor. Most of the stories of Jesus was stories of multiple men written in a hero story, which is common for the period. There's a good point. Now, the hardest thing for me is not to grab my little device and pop it in my mouth. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try not to do that for an entire solid hour. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. And yes, for those of you on YouTube, I do know I have a video that was supposed to go up on Saturday. Things got a little bit of hectic yesterday, so I'll be postponing it until next Saturday. I will be doing it though. You don't see Bear. Well, he's conversating. And hello, Carrie Ann. Welcome, welcome to the grotto. Good evening, Lee. Pleasure to see you, Lee. As always. But for those of you who Well, this is just going to be a talk stream tonight. Got to be careful on what I play on it, especially if it's going to be multicast over. Can't have it showing up in so many different places, you know. I can play some of the stuff that I've generated, but I can't play any commercial music. But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. I don't think I have things rigged up for my audio to be heard on the other stream, so. Now, my question for you TikTok people is, can you see the scroll across the top? Good. That's the important part. But, you know, we're just trying to think things out, going to get some stuff working. Of course, we got to make sure, you know. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! Let's fucking go! Yeah. I'm ready for some questions if anybody's got any. Of course, probably nobody's got any questions for me. You know, he's the grumpy atheist, satanic atheist. Nobody wants to talk to him and all that, you know. Hello, native atheist. What's up? Still going to get used to running all these little things. I need to move this trigger over here so I can see it faster. But, you know, that's the way it works. What do I have planned for the holidays? Not a whole lot. I do have a gathering with the Children of the Night that will be occurring, and we're calling it the Turf Fucking. But as far as family goes, I don't know. Color on my shoes? There is no color to them. I'm not wearing any shoes. And there's Jenna. Ahoy, Jenna. I hope you're having a fantastic time. I'm going to start trying to do this a little more often, trying to get myself back over here on the tubes, but you know, I still got the people over here on the TikToks. So we have the interactive chat. course, it's a little tiny over here on TikTok. I apologize for that, but there's not much I can do about the size on TikTok because I just got this narrow framework to work with. And ahoy, my queen. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Or is it morning yet? I don't know. I can't keep track of time. Well, I am fairly mellow at the moment. We haven't had anything that would make me unmellow, so. Same old bear. Everybody's wondering if it's going to go away, and most people don't realize it's probably not. And all that type of fun stuff, you know. Holy carp, yes it is, Grumps. Hello there. So, you got the good old thing up above me saying embrace, live, and conquer. You know, that's my creed. Well, Bear, there's plenty of them. We got some really interesting ones now. You should see this one guy. Holy fuck. This guy that's on here is a trip. And I haven't blocked him because I'm just interested to scroll past him a few times a day just to see what nonsense he's spewing. Let's see here. We got a total of 7, 8, 9 people total, is what I'm seeing. Not bad for just a pop up live. But when you want to test out the waters on things, you know, I'm really enjoying it over there. I haven't encountered all the Felder carb I do on the other platform, that one that has the X in it. You know, the sky's the limit. That's what I have to say. Although I was starting a post over there and forgot to post day 2. I'm about 4 days behind posting the books that have impacted my life, top 20 books that have stuck with me. Of course, I put Dune up first. Now I should put in some of the Asimov stuff and other things, and not just Asimov sci-fi. I mean, Asimov's Guide to the Bible was one of the things that helped me deconvert. Yes, scientific author did a 2-volume set on the Bible. Very interesting read. Very interesting read. But only if you don't mind dry reads. Irmo, you can have X. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Well, I'll give you one little thing, Carrie. Spiritual Satanism is not Satanism. Just saying. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. They still believe in this anything in the supernatural. I don't consider them a Satanist because Satanism is an atheistic religion that adheres to an Epicurean philosophy of rational self-interest. So yeah, I'd say they are kind of the flip side of Christians, where Satanists are atheists. So spiritual Satanism, not a thing. Ahoy there, dipster. Ahoy there, Jojo. Now, this is where I wish I had a screen over the top. But, you can't have your perfect setup without spending a fortune. Not all Luciferians believe in an actual Lucifer, but they're a little bit more focused on apotheosis, becoming literally a god. Some of them. Now, Luciferians, you ask 10 Luciferians what they believe, and you'll get 10 different answers. So they're hard to pin down, but I really don't like discussing it without having my notes up, and I'm not going to bring them up. But Luciferians, different species. That's just it. In Satanism, there are no denominations. There's only one Satanism, in my opinion, and that is the one that was started in 1966 by Anton Zander LaVey. His philosophy is what I look at as being Satanism. I seem to have bored Connor to death. Connor left. Oh, excuse me, Connor to unaliving. Freaking TikTok and its word problems. We love the TikTok shop. That's all I can say, is we love the TikTok shop. If you ever need an ice maker, go to the TikTok shop. I don't know how many times I see videos for ice makers. Well, yeah, I would call it a religion because there's some dogma associated, which is the philosophy, such as the 9 satanic rules of the earth. Excuse me, 11 satanic rules of the earth, 9 satanic sins, and 9 satanic statements. That's all dogmatic. There's ritual, so that's something that we can look at. Um, and there's basis for morality and stuff like that found within it, but it's not what we use it for the total basis. It's just a guide, if that makes sense. Can't glean too much insight because carts and horses. But which is which? Carts or the horses? Ice. All right, Jan. Or Dipster. Sorry, I saw Jan's name for some reason. Dipster? Why not? I don't know why I put that up there, but I will. Well, funny you should mention that. It's not too different from many Eastern religions. When I name off some of the non theistic, not theistic, but non deity worshiping religions, I do mention a couple of those. So, I know, Jan, you didn't do anything this time. I know. I know. Exactly. Tao. I tell you, though, it's a little bit confusing.
Why call it Satanism? Why call it Satanism? It is called Satanism because it is fun. It is accurate. It is productive. And it is productive. This means that it encapsulates our belief in enjoying life, being true to ourselves, and taking responsibility for our own actions. It's about finding strength, meaning, and fulfillment in living life on our own terms. Column A shows the name Satanism to shop and challenge the prevailing moral and religious values of his time.
The nigh satanic sin, stupidity, pretentiousness, solipsism, self-deceit, conformity, herd conformity, lack of perspective, forgetfulness of past orthodoxy, counterproductive pride, lack of aesthetics.
To tell you the truth, Bear, I've brushed aside most of the stuff that I remember from that period, except for the great people that I met and I'm still in contact with, such as yourself. Ooh, wondered where that went to. Bad thing of having a beard and eating popcorn. Only problem with getting it out of the beard there, my queen, is that it's a little stale. But you know, the biggest thing that we have that's a problem with running these type of things is the no talking air, that space that has nothing in it. gets quiet, people just, Dipster, I don't know which women you've been talking to, but I don't think any of them love to glean things out of somebody's beard for a snack. It's a little confusing. You mean the fact that I have to have a vacuum cleaner pick up everything that gets dumped on the floor that misses the mouth? Okay, my queen. All right, I'm going to have to break character. Let's see which way I have to lean. All right, we won't worry about leaning, but we will do this. Couldn't quite make it the entire hour. I made it for half an hour. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just do this? Duh. Don't care so much about over here on YouTube, since I've been on here for half an hour. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a few more of those and posting them on both platforms. Nice thing is that what you're seeing on TikTok is being generated inside the same thing that I'm sending to the tubes, but the tubes is slightly different. So, that's how things are. You got that right. But I'm definitely getting shadow banned over here on the TTs because I'm not getting much traffic, and I figured I might at this hour. But, that's the way things are. I am a troublemaker. I am the Batman. No, I'm not. Not the Batman. No, we don't want to bring up the Batman. The Batman's an evil guy. He's a really bad apologist. Oh, I am still around. I'm not going anywhere. Got to work on making sure I have the stream set right over on the tubes so that my brother, Rev Kess, can download the Brothers Grump episodes. I am the darkness. Oh. Yeah, the only thing I've never figured out with all the Batman films, what? Just because he changes his voice to a deeper resonation, does that mean nobody recognizes who he is? Right.
I don't know if that would work for most people.
I can't do a deep voice right now because my throat is still bugging the hell out of me. I'll try to do a few of those this week. All right, Lee. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Yeah, Clark Kent just puts on glasses and it's supposed to make you think he's somebody else. What? Tell you, comic book creators didn't think things through very hard, but they wanted to make something just as goofy as they possibly could. And then you got the poor thing who can't disguise himself hardly at all. Dipster, we don't talk about Bruno. It's easier that way. Well, that was really good. Oh well.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but nobody expects a lawyer to be a crime fighter. Oh, that wasn't very good. Anyway, well, I'm glad this experiment worked out pretty good. Got about 20 minutes left in the hour. Let's see if we can get anybody in here to raise hell. Connor left, so I doubt it. There's only 4 people left on TikTok.
That sounds like a problem, Jester.
You have to find a bridge for your troll to go live under. If you find the bridge. I'm not going to go any further with that statement. Yeah.
Good job, bro. Good job, bro.
That's too bad that Jenna's not here still. Fish bread, huh?
Body of Christ, body of Christ.
If you want to know what that's all about, you need to find out what the magic word is. Every time the magic word is said, a dear friend of mine will be heard
Body of
saying,
Christ, body of Christ.
it's not varmplata. You must keep that in a dry place. Nobody wants wet varmplata, dipster. I actually found my video that I made about that. How to make it really fun, I should make it so when I hit that the fish bread pops up. Oh, did I just say the word?
Body
Oh
of
dear.
Christ, body of Christ.
Yes, it is, Bear. Yes, it is. And then we have the infamous one from the good old Count Dracula, otherwise known as, you remember his Satan Psalms, Bear.
Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! Let's fucking go!
I have no idea what a Drac is, but I'm assuming Drac is enjoying some conversation somewhere else. Has better people to talk to than me. That's the person I refer to as Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Bruno disappeared off the face of TikTok, and I don't have any information on them, and I don't pry into their business. It's their business. It's like when you left TikTok, I wasn't prying into your business, but I'm glad that you're on the tubes. Meant to hit the broom and not the not you, Yana. Yeah, I wish I knew what happened to the man, but you go dark, you go dark. And darn it, that's another one gone. Another one rides the bus. My apologies. But must have a refill. That's the one thing I can say for TikTok is I have international friends now, and it is awesome. One bad thing I can say about TikTok, it's too sensitive. Do my neighbors wonder? Do my neighbors wonder when they hear my high pitched cry, Body of Christ, when I repeat it? They probably do, Jan. They probably do. And then you got people like me, native atheists, that decide that they're going to make a comeback. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's hard to do this, especially with what might be happening starting tomorrow. I'm not going to go into details on it until I know for sure. Well, I've been posting sporadically videos. My brother Rev Kess and I went live last week. We're going to be doing that once a month, the Brothers Grump. I'm going to be trying to post monologues from the grotto at least once a week. I'm trying to shoot those. And what other things am I working on? Trying to get the Saturday night program to where I can get it done, get the script ready, and be on time. So, unfortunately, though, you are popular. Oh, yeah. He's the one that decided that's what we're going to call it. Since I am the grump and I'm more established, he's going, let's use yours as part of it. So let's just call it the Brothers Grump. What's really fun is that he's just on the other side of the wall in front of me. So not only will we be doing a podcast together, but we also unfortunately have to cohabitate. But that's the way the finances crumble. All right. Wow, I can actually make it through an hour. Never been on Twitter, you've heard it's a cesspool. It was fine until a certain millionaire, billionaire, whatever you want to call him, uh, bought it. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, back in the late 70s, early 80s, yes, we did have bunk beds. Guess since it's not happening right now, since I don't have any guests in the box, I can go ahead and shut that one. Nope, turn that back on. Shut that one off. That's one way to call him. Definitely one way to call the person who purchased Twitter and turned it into X. I don't miss that bed. I don't miss that bed at all. Alrighty, what do we got here?
Like embers cold and bright, ruling in the endless night. Roll to the dark queen moonlight. With her we embrace the absence of light. In her rain we find our light. Under her wings we take flight. With a whisper she commands the dark. A guiding star, a blazing spark. No sun can match her midnight grace. In her arms we find our place. Roll to the dark queen moonlight. With her we embrace the absence of light. In her rain we find our light. Under her wings we take flight. The secrets lie of ancient times and moonlit sky. No more fears, no waking dream. Just the dark queen's endless flame. Roll to the dark queen moonlight. With her we embrace the absence of light. In her rain we find our light. Under her wings we take flight. As the sun rises we remain. In the darkness free from pain. The dark queen's call we heed. In the night we are free. To the dark queen moonlight. With her we embrace the absence of light. In her rain we find our light. Under her wings we take flight. As the sun rises we remain. In her darkness free from pain. The dark queen's call we heed. In the night we are free. As the sun rises we remain. In the darkness free from pain. The dark queen's call
I had to play my best mods song just once. Now it's out there on TikTok too. And of course, I do have my other mods that are also awesome. The ones over on the tubes, Aunt Jer and Titan Uranus. But over here I have the Dark Queen, the Infernal Queen of Darkness, myriad forms of the name. And a few others. I've got a long list of mods on TikTok just because I need them some nights. Over on the tubes, my list is rather short, but I do appreciate them when they are needed. No, you haven't missed it quite yet, Aunt Jer. Speaking of one of my mods, good old Aunt Jer, love you. You are awesome. Don't ever forget that. And don't take the good old part as a bad thing. I could get smacked upside the head if you did. All right, take care, Carrie Ann. I might drop by when I finish this thing up. But as I was telling people earlier, I'm going to try and drop in here. These might be pop-up streams that happen randomly. But Saturdays, I'm going to try and get myself back into the old habit of going live for at least an hour on Saturday nights. And that'll be simulcast. Eventually, it might be simulcast to more than just 2 places, but for now, this is working. I was going to do one Saturday night, but things came up and I needed to go to sleep. Most likely, I'm coming down with a cold, and I think I was fighting it off all day yesterday because I did nothing but sleep. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for the night. I do appreciate you all stopping by and helping me test the waters to make sure things are working fine. Like I said, I will be doing these pop-up lives randomly throughout the week. But Saturdays, the grotto will be back. Once a month on Sundays, we will be having the Brothers Grump. Haven't decided on which Sunday we're going to do that on yet, but we're going to iron those things out. January, we'll probably have a definite, this is the Sunday we're going to do it. Other than that, that just leaves me to say to remember to embrace who you are, live your best possible life, and conquer your perceived world. Until next time, be seeing you.